but I want to know, who do you have going on in the second round picks, and is there a possibility for you that we trade up? Because on this mock draft that I'm looking at now, they've got some dude named Ryan Rollins going at pick 39.
Oh yeah, Toledo guy.
He sounds like a wrestler, and he's from where you're from, right? So
he's from the University of Toledo. Yeah, University of Toledo graduate. Yeah, I know him.
Did you go to the University of Toledo?
That's where I graduated from.
How does that work in America? Do you just walk around and go, that man's going to be on $11 million next season? Like, how do you do that?
Well, when it comes to like players for colleges, usually those players get scouted. So I'm not sure where he's originally from, but I'm almost certain he's probably not from Ohio. They probably had a recruiter sent him in high school. I don't know if he was a 4 or 5 star recruit. I'm assuming he was probably like a 3 or 4 star. Probably got a scholarship, probably gave him the best like college package, probably went down there, and then he probably just went crazy, which I seen a little bit of him, not, bit of him in person.
Do you get to like watch him like play it? I don't know, is it after school? When do you guys go to your basketball games in college? Like, is it during lunchtime or something? Like, how does that work over there?
Most of the basketball games are like in the afternoon, so like 6 or 7, just like actual NBA games. They usually, like, it's very rare that it's a morning game. Football, I think I've seen that where
football is usually night games though, isn't it?
Yeah. But like I've seen probably like an early one like at 4, 3. Yeah. And when that happened, the professor be like, yeah, if you want to go see the game, you can skip today. It's okay.
Oh, true.
Because some of these colleges are football. Like I can just imagine, like O State, like that's a football college.
Oklahoma, right? Is that who you're talking about there?
No. O State, Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh, Ohio State.
Yeah. So like that's a football. Like those teams, I can just imagine if it's an early game. Go ahead, go to the game. Those are.
People are probably watching this and are like, how the hell does he not know what O State is? And it's like, bro, we don't have like this type of college stuff in Australia. We have universities where some people go like 2 or 3 times a week, and they don't even know the people they're in the class with. They don't live there, they don't do nothing. So it's a very different lifestyle here. So yeah, there you go, a dude that's graduated from your school is going to the NBA. It's pretty. Yeah.
I can just imagine Cleveland doing, because he's 2 hours away, so I can see them just scouting him.
You should have given him the ring and asked him if he wanted to come on the podcast. Should have gone up to him in class or something.
Yeah, I probably should have. Had I knew he was on the let me get an interview real quick.
There you go. So who do you think? So we've got pick 39, pick 58, which is a type pick. You got those two, and then you've got the potential of trading up and the Jetty Osman trade, all that type of stuff, which could all happen on draft night. What do you think is the players that we draft? Do we trade up? What's going on with Jetty? Give me the rundown.
Jetty, I believe Jetty, he has to get moved. He's not a bad player. I just don't, like I said time and time again, I don't think he fits our system, which is nothing wrong with that. It's just he's not consistent enough for what we want, right? And now that Colin Sexton is coming back, we cannot afford for players not to be hitting shots and being streaky. We really, literally, we have to get whatever the best available and make them great. So I can see Jetty Osman getting moved. I just don't know for what. Maybe they get a second round pick.
Well, I would like to see us maybe go, we'll give you 39 and Jetty Osman and we'll get 25 back. That's like a realistic move that I would like to see, that I think a team would 100% go for. Because Jetty's not a bad player. He's just an inconsistent player. And he could add a lot of value to a team that needs 3-point shooting. We just need 3-point shooters that I think can defend the interior, or perimeter rather, a lot better than what Jetty can.
But for that scenario, that means you would probably have to. Well, obviously, you would probably have to hit up the phone with one of those playoff contending teams So, and get them to see what they want a Jetty. Would Miami want a Jetty Osman? Would the Mavs want a Jetty Osman? San Antonio, I can kind of see that.
Yeah, I
would
can see in there.
Would Milwaukee Bucks want a Jetty Osman? You know, would they give up they picked to want a Jetty Osman? These would be the teams essentially you would be hitting up. You know, Philadelphia, Memphis. Like, do you think Jetty Osman fits y'all for y'all to give us y'all first round pick, and we'll give you Jetty in our second round, 38. So it's possible. I think it might be a little challenging for some of them. I can see it for San Antonio. I can kind of see it for Dallas. And
I think both those teams have been linked to him as well. So that'd be interesting. I could see 100% a trade like that going down. All right. So yeah, the Jetty Osman, that trade will be the one that we 100%, you know, I think we'll be most intrigued at to see where he goes. But let's just say no Jetty Osman trade happens. We don't move up. Give me your expertise rundown.
If I am the Cavs and I got my 38 pick, you couldn't trade it. You don't want to trade it. You want a decent second round pick. I'm looking at a power forward from Florida State. He's 7 feet tall.
7 feet. Whoa.
He's 7 feet tall. His weight is a little questionable though, because he's 174 pounds. But he have a 7'2" wingspan, and he's a shooter. He's a marksman, right? And they've been comparing him to Channing Frye. His name is John Butler. From Florida State. John Butler.
I'm trying to find him on the. I can't see him anyway. What the hell?
He's a 7 foot power forward, man. They comparing him to Channing Frye. I'm looking at one. They say right now a taller Channing Frye, but I was looking at some clips of him. Marksman, right? Like he marksman. If especially since I said and I really eyed him because I thought about, if I'm gonna draft the small forward I drafted, if I'm gonna draft him, I don't know why I can't see Tari Eason, but if I'm gonna draft Tari Eason, let's level this out. Let's get another shooter, especially just in case it get a little tricky with Kevin Love. Let's get him in there. Honestly, I think with John Butler, you can low-key play him at the small forward if you're being really, really, really bold. But honestly, I would keep him at that 4 and 5 spot if you want to be like kind of, I guess, a spaced out rotation where you probably have like John Butler, try it out sometime. John Butler at the 5, maybe Lamar Stevens at the 4, Kevin Love at the 4, really. Whoever at your small forward, so let's say Tari Eason, Colin, DG, and the spacing will be crazy because that means the worst shooter on the floor would be Tari Eason. and even if you want to replace Tari Eason with Isaac Curl, that works better with Isaac Curl because everybody else can shoot. So
is
now
Tari Eason like a consistent 3-point shooter? Like he is sort of, isn't he? Like
he's decent. I think he's better than Isaac, but he's not. I don't think
so.
Yeah, I think he's better than Isaac. But the only reason I'm not locked in is because I know college threes and NBA threes are two different. Like it's a little bit further away. And we've seen great shooters in college not be great shooters in the NBA. So
were you paid to say this John Butler dude? Because I can't find him anywhere.
No,
I just found his first thing and it said he averages 6 points per game.
Yeah.
On 40% from 3. Where the hell did you find a guy that averages 6 points per game?
I told you I was doing my homework, man. I was out there when he was like, I started looking at players, and it was really it was another name because I honestly didn't know he was in the draft, this year's draft. I think it was Sharif O'Neal. I did not know he was in this year's, and I was like, you know what? Since I seen him, I'm gonna really look deep in this draft pool, and I'm like, you know what? I like him.
Sharif O'Neal, he wouldn't get drafted, would he?
They got him. If he do get drafted, it's gonna be literally the second to last pick. Everything I've seen.
He played
as 14
well as
games this
year where he averaged 3 points per game.
What? John Butler?
No.
Sharif
O'Neal. Yeah, no, he ain't getting. I don't even know what team. I mean, for a dude that's averaging 3 points on that like type of stuff, you're not even getting a contract in the NBL. I don't think he'll be anywhere near getting drafted. That guy.
Yeah, I think if somebody draft him, it's really because of
his name.
His name, and as well as the potential they would believe because of his name. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna get drafted.
No.
I honestly, I don't think he's gonna get drafted. You know, he got a good size on him. You know, he's 6'9", he's 215, 7 feet wingspan. You know, that's perfect. That's an NBA
Impressive.
body.
Yeah.
But his injury history already is so alarming for 30 NBA teams. I don't see it happening. And then, like you said, he didn't play a lot of games. So if he gets drafted, it's literally because his last name is O'Neal.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, which we've seen with players like Giannis's brothers.
Yeah,
where
true.
You know, that held enough weight where people took the chance on him on the 60th pick and said, "Why not?" You know, but you know, it's up there. Shoot, Scottie Pippen, son, Scottie Pippen Jr. is in there. I do see he's projected to go the second to last pick as well. But
you know I don't know how you pronounce his name, but it's T.Y. Washington.
Ty Washington?
Is it Ty? I'm going to assume it's Ty Washington because I don't know who would name their kid Titty Washington. Like, that just does something about that doesn't sound right. So I'm hoping it's not that. But dude, he on 2K a little bit ago, and people can say 2K is not realistic. Bro, 2K, I swear, is where GMs in the NBA get some of their draft knowledge from. On God. That Ty Washington dude was projected at like pick 5 or something at one stage on some 2K board that was a real board in real life. And now he's like pick 20 something. He could be like low key.
The Nuggets.
Yeah, he could be a steal that someone gets. Like, he's a 6'3", very athletic point guard. I don't know, that's an interesting one. I don't think we'll trade up to get him, but pick 59, I don't think this pick matters a whole lot to us because we'll probably just send this guy to Summer League and never see him again. Maybe he gets picked up in the G League. I'm assuming whoever we get at pick 39 will become a two-way player, maybe. But did you have someone going with this pick 58?
This one I was a little indifferent.
Yeah.
Because I agree with you. It was 3 players I had. One was Kofi Cockburn. He's another center, 7-foot center, 293 pounds from Illinois.
So he's a big guy.
Yeah. So if he wanted a backup rim protector, he would be the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up who else? We could also do Jabari Parker, small forward. You know, if we wanted to take the chance, he can shoot the ball really, really well. 6'8", 214 pounds from Colorado.
Yep.
And then there was one more. Let me scroll down on my notes here. You know, because
you don't think Ryan Rollins could drop down a little bit?
I don't think he's gonna go down to the second round. No. I would like him. I think from a Cleveland perspective, because Cleveland that's why we were so high with Obi Toppin once upon a time, only because he went to Dayton, and that was 3 hours away from Cleveland, 4 hours give or take from Cleveland. So we like our homegrown. Yeah, we like those, and especially if they're actually from Ohio, we just love them because we just feel like, you know, the loyalty is there.
We take a lot of players from like I feel like we definitely like really look at the Georgia area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think Colin Sexton was from Atlanta, if I'm right. Isaac Okoro, is he from? Didn't he play?
Yeah.
Where's Auburn located? Where's that supposed to be?
I think that's in Alabama, if I'm not mistaken.
So but it could be the Alabama.
But Isaac played in. But I think he played in Atlanta though too.
Yeah, so we kind of looked at that area quite a bit too. I feel like that's an area we kind of looked at a bit. But yeah, I think that will be. I mean, the draft is going to be interesting for the Cavs. I don't know what we're going to do. I feel like there's so many, much more different options than we've been able to do in previous years. But I think we'll kind of move on now. I wanted to ask you about the new Cavaliers logo. What do you?
And I lied too.
Okay.
I lied.
Wait, I can't even see it. Yeah, you're in there.
it's Auburn, Washington. So I lied.
Washington D.C.
No, actual Washington, the state of Washington.
State. No way, Isaac Okoro played up there.
Yeah, that's what it's. Yeah, Auburn University.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was. So I lied. I really thought.
Yeah, he's from Atlanta.
Yeah, this whole time I thought.
Auburn
University.
Auburn men's. Yeah, Auburn University.
No.
No, it says.
No, it's Alabama. Yeah. No, so I was right.
See, no way.
See, yeah, it almost made me question. That almost made me question my own. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alabama. Yeah.
There you go.
Because I'm like, you know what? That don't sound. Yeah. But yeah.